Peace, Morse. Peace. Listen, there's something that y'all need to see right now that I'm finna show y'all that's dealing with false flags, staged events, and you dealing with something called the art of war, deception. I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. Peace and love to all the Muslims. Peace and love to all the Moors around the world. It's our time right now. It's our time right now. So I'm going to bring y'all right into this book real quick because you know they only give me 60 minutes on here. Disinformation in you. I know a lot of people right now watching the games. That's cool. But when you done watching the games, put some of this information inside your brain. Check this out. Look at this. I'll show y'all something real fast. Look at this. As Sun Tzu wrote in the ancient Chinese classic, The Art of War, all warfare is based on deception. Now, this is going to lead somewhere. Check it out. Therefore, when capable of attacking, feign incapacity. When active in moving troops, feign inactivity. Watch this real fast, y'all, because we're going to get somewhere. We're going to get right here in a second. We're going to talk about BLM, too. Listen, share this beam out because we finna go there. Look, these fake out tactics work because they are simple, tried and true. It says, remember the Trojan horse? During an ancient war between Greece and Troy, the Greeks left the gift of a giant wooden horse at the gates of Troy as an offering to the goddess of Athena. Then they hightailed it out of there. The Trojans were delighted and took the wooden horse into their city's gates, thinking it a victory trophy. Out from the horse that night jumped Greek soldiers who opened up the gates for the rest of their army, thereby taking the city of Troy and putting an end to a 10-year battle. It was classic psyops, and it worked. Listen, what's happening right now? You seeing classic psyops on our people by our own people. That's why it's working, because the people don't realize that their own people, so-called black people, is doing it to them. The so-called black people that our people think that they are, which we're not. We're Moors. But in that mentality, you looking at your own people like, nah, they wouldn't do this to us. We are the same kind. They wouldn't sell us out. Your own people are the ones perpetuating this wooden horse, this art of war, military strategy on you every day. You don't even realize what's happening because you think that because they look like you, that they wouldn't do it to you. They're doing it to you because they want silver. They want little, when I say silver, I'm talking about slugs. Just like the movie, Judas and the Black Messiah. Think back to that movie. Think back to that movie. Shout out to LA. Think back to that movie where you saw Fred Hampton, the chairman. He had one of his own people on his team sell him out, sold the whole operation out. And what did dude get? He was working with the Alphabet Boys. And what did he get in the end? William O'Neill. What did he get at the end? He got a check for $300 and he got a gas station. And he ended up committing suicide because he couldn't take the dirt, the drama, the trauma that he did by getting this man, Fred Hampton, murdered. He couldn't take it no more. He cracked up. Peace, Morse. He cracked up. So listen, Islam. So listen, I'm going to show y'all something right here. Nah, we didn't win over the Trojan horse. The Trojan horse has been this right here. This BLM organization. Watch this right here, y'all. Peace.
We're getting new details on Black Lives Matter spending spree. While Black Lives Matter has spent years trafficking and racism to raise millions, we know 60 million of their war chest is up in the air.
Listen.
We know they've listed addresses that don't even exist on their tax forms. And we told you before about how the co-founder, Patrice Cullors, has spent millions on lavish homes across the country. It turns out BLM has some more secrets buried in their chests. They were trying to hide a massive purchase. We're now finding out Black Lives Matter used nearly $6 million in donations on a huge mansion in 2020 that its leaders posted from while brunching, according to New York Magazine. The House.
Keep in mind the Trojan horse, Art of War. Get that book, Art of War, Sun Tzu. All warfare is based on deception. Keep in mind right now, take some notes, take some screenshots. Keep in mind, the deception is that our own people ain't the ones that's selling us out. See, that's the deception. You would think that because they look like you, we look like each other, that you really for each other. That is the deception. That's the deception. So BLM, just like the NAACP, just like Black Lives Matter, just like anybody out here calling you black, that would be, peace, Joe, that would be the art of war. All warfare is based on deception. So when you looking at our people and you wondering, why can't we get up? Why can't we get a break? Because our own people is selling us out. Let's go a little further.
This is 6,500 square feet with over 6 bedrooms, a pool, a bungalow, and parking for over 20 vehicles. I'm sure they're all electric. When a journalist tried to get more details on this never before reported purchase, Black Lives Matter sent around a memo internally saying things like, quote, "Can we kill the story?" Or "Our angle needs to be to deflate ownership of the property." That sounds like it's on the up and up. They tried to come up with every excuse in the book for what the house has been used for, but none of it makes sense. They actually said they were hosting artists there to record videos about urban agriculture, things like that.
Things like that. So you see this, and then you looking at it now in your mind, you should be thinking twice. Like, damn, these people who say they was with they people and for they people, they got all kind of luxurious spending sprees, and they got all kind of mansions that they didn't bought with your donations. Because they would be, in modern times, today's times, the Greek horse that has soldiers up in there, and the walls of the people, meaning their minds, their hearts, have let these people get inside of them, thinking that they can trust these people because they look like you. So you didn't let your guard down. Put it together, fam. You didn't let your guard down. We're talking about our people, because we have to elevate. We have to raise the consciousness mentally of who we are. Nationality is the order of the day. Birthrights, sovereignty only comes with a nationality. It ain't about all that talking about, well, I feel like, or it could be, or I believe. Don't none of that work. Because if your beliefs really added up to something, things would have been changed generations ago. Your beliefs, my beliefs, don't matter. Because if they mattered, things would be different on the streets. You wouldn't have 3 or 4 liquor stores on the corner. You wouldn't have what you got now on the streets. You got a poor neighborhood. We all could relate. You got a poor neighborhood, but the church is in pristine condition. Peace. The church is in pristine condition, but the neighborhood around it is tore off. Liquor bottles, condoms, all this stuff all on the ground. But the church, though, in that poor neighborhood is tore up. The church is pristine, but the neighborhood tore up. Come on, fam. Look, Let's go a little further. Because we got to get to the root. The root has been lack of knowledge of self. Let's go.
Reverend Jeff Jemison was featured on BLM Aftermath Cleveland, and he joins us now. So they're clinking champagne glasses and, living it up at brunch. Very high-class affair and a $6 million spread. That money was supposed to go for what?
That's very disappointing to hear. In any case, with any type of nonprofit organization, the money should always go towards those who are in need, those who are on the ground. The well-intended purpose, whatever it's allocated for, whatever you say you're going to do to help those who the money is raised for, the bulk of it should go, 90% of it should go to those who you're trying to help, not enrich yourself.
Could you?
Question. They raise over as we only know by what they put out. So they could have put out just a number. We don't fully know how much donation money that this organization, Black Muslims, the NAACP, and all these other organizations, we don't really know how much they generated from donations. We don't really know. But we do know is this right here. We do know that none of the so-called donation money have ever went to the hands of the people that donated it. You know, have you seen some change? Have you? Nah, because people they put their hopes, they put their beliefs. Oh, it's gonna change. It's gonna change because see, these people, they got our interest. These people are the ones that care about us because they say black every other second. They say African American every other second. They say people of color every other second, so they must be talking about me. You don't see the art of war because you never have been told that you've been played. That's the great deception. That's the silent weapon for quiet wars. Listen, you got something right here, fam. You got something right here called false flags and staged events. Islam. A false flag operation is intended to trigger a desired situation while keeping those behind it from the public eye, all the while pointing the finger of responsibility toward a chosen enemy. The phrase comes from the 16th century and it signifies deliberate misrepresentation of someone's affiliation or motives. Let's go right here. Hold up. So let's go right here. This person right here.
Hello, I'm Brad Castillo.
Hold up.
Did you know that Americans who bought gold in the year 2000...
Listen to this. Listen to this, y'all.
This summer, the Black Lives Matter movement took center stage. From global protests to a renamed plaza in Washington, D.C., to murals adorning neighborhoods throughout the country. And last month, the movement's founders, Patrisse Cullors, Opal Tometi, and Alicia Garza, found themselves on the cover.
Wait. Pause it real quick. Now, you just seen her right here. Look. Her right here was just busted for buying $1 million mansions. She was already busted, so she already committed fraud. She committed fraud already. Let's keep going.
Of Time magazine.
My hope in helping to put this forward wasn't to start a movement.
Alicia Garza coined the phrase, Black Lives Matter.
My hope was to actually change people's minds, to change the way that we see ourselves so that we can stand in a stronger footing to be able to.
Now, this is supposed to be one of the co-founders of this fraudulent criminal organization. Listen to what she say.
Change the things that we don't like that are happening around us.
We met the Oakland-based activist at Marcus Books.
Okay, she in the books though. Hold up. So you trying to tell me that this person is in the bookstore? That person is in a bookstore. Hold up. Let me clean this up. You trying to tell me that that person is in a bookstore, but she ain't got no law books? Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, we finna go there. You trying to tell me that she's in a bookstore and don't know law? She ain't looking for a law book? Dictionary right here. There go a dictionary. It's all kind of books located in the bookstore. She in a bookstore? Hold up. She in a bookstore. You in the bookstore? But you trying to tell me? You trying to tell me that you in a bookstore and you not familiar with law? Hold up. So this is what it be when people be getting in their emotions. They start getting into this self-righteous thing, and they turn off. You see, they get into this psychosis state of mind, and they turn their mind off, and they just gonna go, well, I don't believe that. It ain't about what you believe, fam. It's about what it is. See, our people don't get taught to go into books like this. How come none of these Black Lives Matter organizations, how come they ain't got no law schools? How come they don't teach law? If they crying about, well, so-called black people, they don't get justice. Okay, so if they crying about that, then how come they'll never produce results like, let me show you something in a law dictionary, like this. Color and appearance, semblance or simulacrum, as distinguished from that which is real. So when you just put it on regular terms, when a person identifies falsely as a color, what you have just done lawfully is you've said you've distinguished yourself from that which is real. So at that point, you said you were a color. You said you're not real. That's what you just did lawfully. As soon as you identified as a colored person, a person of color, you just said you distinguish yourself from that which is real. So you're not real. So why would somebody real honor you when you saying you ain't real? You get it? Do you get it? Do you comprehend what I'm saying right now? Do you understand, overstand what I'm saying right now? When you said you was a person of color, you said you ain't real. That's why police can shoot you, strangle you. That's why your house get took. That's why your car get took. That's why trauma continues to happen to you, because you keep saying that you a color person. You keep saying you're not real to the universe. You keep saying you're not real in civilization. That's why you keep getting done dirty. It ain't got nothing to do with the color of your skin. It's not about your skin. It's your mental competence. And since you keep saying that you a color, this will happen to you. When you say you color, that means you ain't real. They have something called negative law, which governs you because you're a subject. So lawfully, it's called, well, legally, it's called color of law. That's negative law. And what's negative law? The appearance or semblance without the substance of legal right. So once you said you was a colored person, I'm black, I'm African American, I'm a person of color, thinking you sound intelligent. You don't even know you just set yourself up for failure. Because at that point, while you thinking you sound all educated, you really are indoctrinated. This is when you get in your feelings. But that ain't gonna change nothing. Because since you said you a color, and you looking for positive results, you ain't getting none. Because you agreed to be governed by color of law. And just in case you need a little bit more, hold up. Let me show you what she say.
His oldest black bookstore.
Listen.
To discuss Garza's soon-to-be-released book.
I wanted to make sure that we were in a place that really represents the legacy and the enduring tradition of Black organizing and Black resistance.
The Purpose of Power is Garza's own story of Black organizing and Black resistance. While many might remember first hearing the phrase Black Lives Matter, the day George Zimmerman was found not guilty, son Garza.
When I first used the words Black Lives Matter, it was on Facebook.
Patrisse Cullors, a Los Angeles-based activist who was Twitter savvy, added a hashtag.
I thought it was a pound sign. She
Okay.
broke down what hashtags are to me.
Yeah. These people are playing you. They playing you as a fool because you think that these people, this chick sitting up in a bookstore, yet and still, she don't know this right here. She ain't never pick up a law book, but she's still calling you a color person. Again, black, colorable. Black is Black is a color, is it not? Black is a color, is it not? This is black. My Timbs are black. My pants are black. You're not black. So, since you say that you are that, then you committing suicide lawfully. Look, soon as you said you were a color person, colorable. What does colorable mean in law? Not what I feel, not what I believe in, not what you feel, not what you believe in. It ain't about that. It's about knowing the laws of the land that you live on and you live in. Colorable. That which has or gives color. That which is in appearance only and not in reality. What it purports to be. Counterfeit. Fiend. Having the appearance of truth. This is black. This is black. Okay? This is my arm. My arm is not the same as my pants. So by basic clear observation, I would be in the wrong if I called myself black. Do you get it? This is black. Here's skin. By me saying I'm a black person, which I'm not, I'm under the false pretense of what's known as colored. By common usage in America, that means it's only here. You see? Only here people identify as crayon colors. You're not intelligent because you say, well, I'm a black person. I'm an African American. I'm a person of color. You're not intelligent. You're indoctrinated. And by you thinking, nah, Kush and the rest of y'all who tell me that I'm not a color person, y'all just going by what y'all believe in. Fam, this is in the law book. All these people have these law books. When you go to them courts, them tribunals, them slave auctions, you don't think they know that? They ain't gonna tell you that because they took death oaths not to tell you that. So it ain't about opinion right now. It's about facts and truth. So when you say color person, listen, color person, colored race, I'm a colored man, I'm a colored woman, and the like is used to designate Negroes or persons of the African race, including all persons of mixed blood descendant from Negro ancestry. All right, so we got that out the way. Okay, so just in case you need something else to nail you to the cross, try this right here. It has also been held that there is no legal technical signification to the phrase, quote unquote, colored person, which the courts are bound judicially to know. Polska versus Dowes. That's case law. That's case law. So that ain't opinionated. That's actual case law. Oh, but nah. You want to go with Black Lives Matter. They done stole hundreds of millions from so-called black people, so-called African Americans. They done stole countless stuff. And you really think about it? Did they really steal it? Or did they deceive the people by not telling them the truth? Which is, you ain't black and they not black. But again, let's look at something. Hold up. Where you at? Let's look at something real fast. Let me get this book. This book right here. Check it out. This book right here. Behold the Pale Horse. Let's look at something. Real quick. Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. Why y'all think they don't teach y'all about nationality? You think it's the color of your skin why you keep getting done dirty? Nah, it ain't the color of your skin. It ain't got nothing to do with the color of your skin. It just got something to do with you not knowing, because these people have been teaching us the wrong things. They've been indoctrinating us. Hold up. Let's go right here. Look. Let's go right here. What that say right there? Where you at? Man? Right here. Right here. The general rule. Listen to this, y'all. The general rule is that there is profit in confusion. The more confusion, the more profit. Therefore, the best approach is to create problems. Black Lives Matter, NAACP, Black Muslims, and then they offer the solution. That's what they do. And that's called diversion. That's the primary strategy that they keep using on our people, because they want our people undisciplined. They want them ignorant. They want them watching TV all day. They want them confused, distracted, disorganized. This is what's going on. Oh, you can't forget about, there's an invisible virus that's outside. That's an invisible virus. But you know what we got to do? We got to keep the people scared. We got to keep them so scared that they don't ask no questions. All they're going to do is be afraid. And what we going to do is we're going to keep them afraid. We're going to keep them under the spell of illusion, because it's the art of war. It's the art of war. It's deception. So they've deceived people generation after generation. But guess what, though? People nowadays are waking up, because you got the speed of the internet now. Not the internet, the speed of the internet, it actually can keep up. It actually can keep up now. So all you really got to do is just think it. And once you think it, type it up in your phone, type it up in your tablet, type it up in your computer, your laptop. Now you can punch in buttons and you can find out information. But people now, you got the NBA playoffs. You got the NFL draft. You got baseball. You got online betting. Place your bets. Bread and circus. You don't even see what's going on. Keep y'all afraid. Keep y'all in a state of confusion, disorganized. Now you ain't thinking about it, because now you got so many material options to choose from. You ain't even thinking about it no more. People, now I just caught a flight. You still got people up in the airport wearing masks on their face. Still. Even though they didn't already got caught up and said, well, where's the virus? The virus is a common cold. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's a common cold. People, they still afraid. They program. You program. Program. The thing is, though, you ain't got to be programmed no more, because now you're going to start using that mind. You got the most unused muscle inside your body. The most unused muscle inside you got a supercomputer inside your mind. A supercomputer. Fam, let me tell you something. It can't even be calculated how much of the mind can do. It can't even be calculated. And if they saying that people only use 10% of their potential mind, just imagine what the rest of our minds can do if we focus on the right things. Instead of focusing on materials, instead of focusing on things that really don't even matter. They don't even matter. First thing you got to know is, what is your identity? If you ain't got no identity, why should somebody from the civilized world recognize you? You don't hear Asians calling themselves crayon colors, like yellow. They don't talk like that. You don't see no Asian out here. Oh, yellow lives matter. Yellow lives matter. You're going to look at them immediately like something wrong with them up here. For real. Don't say you not. If an Asian chick or Asian dude come up to you with a t-shirt on that say yellow lives matter, you ain't going to look at this. You ain't going to look at this person like, like what? This nigga got a yellow live. She got a yellow lives matter shirt on. You going to immediately see the joke been on our people. The joke, the trauma, the drama has been on our people because our own people are in on it. And they get these little token jobs on TV to perpetuate the black thing, the African American thing. They get paid off to keep pumping that theme out over and over, generation after generation. You know what? We're going to go a little further. We're going to go a little further. Let's go a little further. Hold up.
And that's how Black Lives Matter was born.
Now called the hashtag heard round the world, Black Lives Matter is a worldwide phenomenon. Garza traces her own path to activism to her mother and her upbringing during the 1980s and 90s in an affluent suburb of San Francisco.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's go right here. Let's go right here. Hold up. Let's go right here.
I was your 28-year-old screw up.
Hold up. Let me see if we can get some. Let me see if we can get some more. Hold up. Let me see if we can get some more.
Oh, I took a pill called NZT.
Let me see if we can get some more. Hold up. And don't be fooled by these Democrats. Don't be fooled by these Republicans. Hold up.
Whether it's from
Listen.
Target, whether it's from Walmart. And what's remarkable also is that these corporations are standing behind Black Lives Matter, right?
Hold up.
We shouldn't put up with that, but the reason why we do is because the Democrats see some advantage.
Hold up.
Riverside County. Really quickly, the looting that we're seeing in Minneapolis was just reflect.
Hold up.
Woman moving herself into other areas of the community.
Let's go right here.
We'll never know, but $90 million, of which $21 million apparently went to, according to Black Lives Matter themselves, it went to building the black movement. Like, I don't even know what that means. $25 million going to building a black movement. Apparently, the black...
Hold up. Hold up.
You know, these corporations that are pouring millions and millions of dollars into Black Lives Matter, and you're correct, they said we raised more than $90 million. How much more, we will never know, but $90 million, of which $21 million apparently went to, according to Black Lives Matter themselves, it went to building the black movement. Like, I don't even know what that means. $25 million going to building a black movement.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question. What is the black movement? What does that mean? And see, it's time to start asking tough questions because it's time to get out of this illusionary mindset that if I just say that I'm a black person, then no. If I just say I'm an African American, no. There is no land called black. There is no land called African American. There is no land called people of color. There is no land called Negro. There is a land called America. There is a land called America. So since there's a land called America, you live in America, you was born in America, that will make you an American. You're not African American. Because Africa is another continent. America is a continent. So how could you be from two different continents at the same time? You can't call nobody over there. You say, well, we was brought over here as slaves. Yet and still, they ain't showed you no slave boats. But you bought that. You bought that. Okay. So who you really blaming? Are you really blaming somebody else? Or are you going to start taking accountability for yourself? Oh, nah. See, peace, Judah. See, they need to be on some, well, nah. See, you're attacking my character. Fam, we trying to get you out of that character that you playing. The character that you're playing is a 10 man or a 10 woman. You're not real. Your brains is straw. You want to be the 10 man. We trying to get you to be in full life as a natural man, woman, and child. You brainwashed and think that it's an attack on your character. This ain't no attack on your character. This ain't no attack on your character. Because you saying that you a black person, you don't have character. Because you're not even alive. You're dead. You're the walking dead that everybody knows is really a Moor. But they ain't going to tell you that because they're living off your virtues. They're living off your virtues. They're living off your birthright. But nah. You're attacking my character, Kush. This ain't no attack on your character. This ain't no attack on your character. This ain't no attack on your character at all. This is just real life. Because these people are doing this to you.
Apparently, the black movement was Patrice moving herself, a black woman moving herself into other areas of the communities of people that she claims are oppressing black Americans. She's fearful of white people. White people are so bad. Well, why doesn't she want to live amongst black people? Why is she choosing to move herself into an all-white neighborhood? These are important questions.
You know, they are. It's not. It's Topanga Canyon.
Wait, what was it?
Into other areas of the communities of people that she claims are oppressing black Americans. She's fearful of white people. White people are so bad. Well, why doesn't she want to live amongst black people? Why is she choosing to move herself into an all-white neighborhood? These are important questions.
Oh. And Candace Owens, you know we ain't black either. You know we not black. Stop it. You know we not black people. We're not people of color. You say you know law. So since you know law, then you know the term colorable. You know the term color and you know the term colored. All of those delude to the same negative thing. Dead in law. See, when you looking up in the law dictionary, it changes your mentality because you're looking it up for yourself. You're not looking it up to be like, well, I'm looking it up because so-and-so said it was. Nah, because you're not sincere. You looking it up for yourself so you know. That's what it is. You're not looking it up for nobody else. You looking it up for yourself. Peace, Cujo. You looking it up for yourself. That's what you looking it up for. You looking it up for yourself. Hold up. Look, man. Look. Keep in mind. Hold up. Cause now they want to start tweaking. They want to start tweaking with the Bluetooth and you know what I'm saying? Just when we starting to go crazy, they want to start tweaking with the Bluetooth. Don't start tweaking now. Nah. Don't start tweaking now. Hold up. Now I want to start tweaking. This shit never be failing. Straight up. It never be failing, G. Okay. Okay. It never be failing, G. Look at this right here. We're going to show y'all something else, though. Hold up. Now, we ain't done yet. Hold up. I want y'all to see something. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Getting an LLC for your business,
Watch
it doesn't
this.
have to look like this. Just Google LLC Taylor Brands. It's totally easy.
If you're in your feelings, this is gonna hurt. Hold up. This person was supposed to be some kind of Black Lives Matter movement. She got 18 count federal indictments, including wire fraud, lying on a mortgage application. All that. You said the first thing that we got to do, fam, the first thing you have to do is you have to nationalize. The evil people that you're talking about, the evil people are anyone. It's not about evil. It's not really about what people be putting these terms on. It's not about evil though. It's because all they doing is taking advantage of people's lack of knowledge. That's what's going on. So yes, it's dark. It's dark. You got positive light and you got dark. So the dark ones are taking advantage of the people's lack of knowledge. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. First thing you got to do though is nationalize, G. Mentally, you got to know who you are. Because if you still identifying as a black person, then you're helping what you said will be the evil ones. You helping them. That's you helping the dark ones. It's a force. Light and dark. So if you identifying as a colored person, then you're helping the dark ones. The so-called black Negro leaders, the so-called black people, those are the people who are deceiving you. Let's go a little further. Nationality is the unity. Exactly. Hold up. Wait a minute. Watch this. Hold up. Look at this. Follow along with what's going on. And she illegally collected $100,000 in pandemic unemployment benefits. Look at what's going on. She out there forefront. Black Lives Matter. We are showing y'all, Moors who are upright, independent, and fearless, are showing our people who are the ones that are deceiving us. It's our own people. It's not always the so-called Albion, European hybrid. It's our own, fam. That's what don't feel. That's what's uncomfortable. Hold up. Look. A judge released Cannon Grant and said she may continue to work for her nonprofit violence, but cannot handle its finances. You see that? She can't handle the finances, so they let her off the hook. Because she can't handle the finances, she shouldn't even be in there. None of them should be in there with Black Lives Matter because they all a fraudulent criminal organization. Selling you out. Selling you out. They're selling you out day in and day out. The thing is, you want to keep getting sold out? If you want to keep selling, letting them see, they're not doing anything to you that you can't stop. But you got to know what they doing is wrong though. That part. Nobody can make you do anything. They can set you up with different little scenarios, and they can set you up. But how could you be set up if you know the tricks, if you know the scammers, the schemers, if you know the potholes? You know. You hear what I said? You know. You don't believe then what they, like the pothole is there. Real life scenario. When you in your car and you know the neighborhood that you in, you know where the potholes is at. that somebody from another neighborhood who come up in there, they don't know they don't know it's a pothole right there. They don't know it's a pothole right there on Michigan Avenue. They don't know that. They don't know that. They don't know it's a pothole. They don't know that giant pothole over there on 129th. They don't know that giant pothole over there on Halsted. They don't know that because they're not from there. You see, once you start getting here, right here, you start getting familiar with the terrain, the art of war. You start being familiar with your environment. You see, this right here is a foreign environment to our people because our people don't get taught to tread in these waters. We don't get taught to tread in these waters. Therefore, we don't know the terrain. We don't know the environment. We don't know what we in. We just live in here. That part. We have to start going into here because you have to know yourself. You have to know your enemy and you have to know your environment. If you don't know yourself, you're going to lose all the battles. You know what I'm saying? We did? Said the Moors had black turbans on today. Yo, Cujo. The frequency, if y'all don't know who Morris MC is, give him more a follow. He out there doing great work up there. Just like a lot of Moors out here doing great work. Keep your scimitar on their necks. Keep your scimitar on their necks. Keep swinging. Keep chopping. Shout out, peace and love to all the Moorish mothers that know that they Moorish mothers and they standing tall. Not enough love get given out to our people, man. It's not enough love that gets given and spoken out loud to our people. Only when they dead in the casket. Oh, well, I knew such and such. They were a great person. Why you ain't never told them that when they was up there? You never told them that when they was up, when they was alive and kicking. You ain't tell them nothing. You didn't tell them nothing. It's nothing wrong with giving somebody they respect. It's nothing wrong with giving somebody they praises, they honor, if they putting work in. Nothing wrong with that. You ain't no sucker because you show love. And that's something that got to get took out too, man. The mentality. You ain't no sucker because you show love to somebody who actually doing some work. Prophet Noble Drew Ali was doing a lot of work. A lot of work. But people steal everything that he did. They steal everything the Prophet Noble Drew Ali did. Oh, I can't. Hold up. What time is it? I can't forget this. Hold up. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wasn't finna let this slide. No, sir. I wasn't finna let this get up out of there. Oh, no. Where you at? Where you at, fam? Man, where's that at? I need to find that. I need to find this word. I got to share this word with y'all. The word is blessing. Fam. Hold up. Let me find this word. Let me find this word real quick. Let me find this word real quick. Let me find this word real quick. Where's this word at? See, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't see it. Where's this word at, G? Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't even see it. Oh, what's it? Hold up. You know what? Hold up. Hold up. Now we gonna find that. Now we gonna find that. Cause you gotta see this, fam. Where's that at, man? I'm out of this book right here. The Torch. I'm in this book right here. The Torch. All right. This book right here, The Torch. Get this book in your life, fam. This book go crazy right here. Get this book in your life. There it is. Oh, what you thought? How much time we got? Okay, we got some time. What you thought? It was finna be over? No, sir. You thought it was finna be over, huh? Oh, no. Oh, no, we ain't doing that. You know what? Let's go right here. Let's go right here. Let's go right here. Yeah. Let's go right here real quick. Let's go right here. Let's go right here, fam. So, the word is right here. The word is bless. This is the word, bless. It is Sunday today. It is Sunday today, ain't it? The word is bless. Online Etymology Dictionary, 1973 World Book Dictionary, derived from the Old World English blessidian, meaning to consecrate, that is, with blood. The word bless ain't what you think it mean. Nah. It ain't what you think it mean, fam. Hold up. Real quick. This is another spell put on the masses by the Jesuits. That is a curse in the origin that invokes the spirit of blood, soul life for a sacrifice. It is socially accepted in this society to bless those who sneeze, unknowingly putting curses on ourselves. Hold up. Hold up. As the Wi-Fi want to tweak now. Don't worry about it. This is why ministers, rabbis, and bishops, etc., are always blessing you, because they are secretly saying that you are their offering. You are their offering to the beast. Let that process. Let that process. Let that process. Bishops, pastors, imams, and all these people, they're saying, bless you, because they're saying you're the offering to the beast. Man, listen, fam. Listen, fam. Hold up. Okay. Gotta need some theme music. How much time we got? Okay. See that right there? Look. This is why ministers, rabbis, bishops, etc. are always blessing you, because they are secretly saying that you are their offering to the beast. All those worshiping centers are nothing more than glorified gas chambers that suck the oxygen, spirit, substituting poison in the steed. Get this book in your life, written by the Moor, Mashal Talib Mahfouz El Bey. Yeah, holla at Moor. Get this in your life. This book right here, ether. Look at this right here. So it say, this is why people catch the Holy Ghost, because a demon has latched on to them. The Most High is the spirit of peace and tranquility. So therefore, all that hollering and jumping around is a sign that something else is in the building. For example, the word mass is derived from Old English masse, late Latin missa, Latin miltier, to send away. They send your soul away so other entities can take hold. Thus, you become puppets for the beast. Another confirmation of this fact is the symbolic ritual of the drinking of the blood of Christ, which is actually a ritual symbolizing the actual eating of the saints. Whoa. The Moors during the period of the Inquisitions, the ritual that they be doing in church, when people be eating the cracker and drinking the little cup, that's actual ritual symbolizing the eating of the saints, the Moors, during the period of the Inquisitions. What? These are real life vampires. They suck energy physically, mentally, and spiritually. The final example is of the name the podium that they speak from, which is called a pulpit, i.e., they pull you into the pit of Satan via misinformation and evil indoctrinations into your subconscious mind. The actual good salutation counterspell to this is bliss. So from now on, give blessings, not blessings. And if someone blesses you, rebuke it. What's on your crown? What's on your wall? I hope it ain't that red, black, and green banner. I hope that red, black, and green banner ain't hanging on your wall, because that banner don't symbolize a nation. Let that process. So when you say bless, you talking about blood sacrifice. You talking about blood sacrifice. Now, when you say bliss, you talking about something that's uplifting. That's what you talking about. Add on. Peace and love to all the Muslims. Peace and love to all the Moors. Nationwide, worldwide, and even the hybrid Albions who are for the Republic, for the restoration of the Republic. If you not for the restoration of the Republic, you are out. Period. Atazaz, Islam, or if they not for the restoration, for the Republic, the Moors, they ops. Point blank, period. Anybody out their mouth that say the word black as an identity, you are op. If you say African American, people of color, you are op. Period. Point blank, period. Case closed. Because we've already shown and proved. This book right here. Color. Hold up. Color. Hold up. You say you need to see big pictures, right? It has also been held that there is no legal technical signification to the phrase colored person, which the courts are bound judicially to know. So why they keep calling you a color person? So if the courts don't recognize so-called colored people, why does Black Lives Matter keep calling our people colored people? Because they in on it. Because they working with it. They working with the people, just like rewind the video all the way back. And you see how we kicked it off about the art of war. War is based off deception. Deception. It's deception. You're not colored people. This is why you don't get recognized in law. It ain't got nothing to do with your skin tone. Show and prove in real time. Look. My skin is my skin. This is black. My Timbs are black. My skin is not identical to either one of these. Therefore, I'm not black. My Fez is black. My shamag is purple and black. My t-shirt is purple and white. Nobody is the color of this walking around on the streets. You see the deception? Art of war. You got to know yourself. You got to know your enemy. And you got to know your environment. If you don't know neither one of them, you're going to lose every fight, every battle. But if you know yourself and you know your enemy and you know the environment, you're going to be victorious. Get the book Art of War, man. There go my timer. I hope I did some good work putting out this beam out. I appreciate all y'all Moors that tune in, men and women and children. teach your babies, because the babies is next up. You're not African American. You're not Negro, black, and colored. You're not a person of color. Get out of that. You really want to affect change your mentality. All right. I, Self, Law, and Master. Noble Drew Ali is the man.